converting the renter to a buyer.
Thank you. My great mistake. A little shocked. You know, I'm watching her grow professionally. I'm just so excited to be able to work with Nicole. I gotta tell you right now. Now she has all these little baby sharks circling around her right now. I'm pretty excited. Okay, thank you for having me. I appreciate that. I'm working with you guys, all winners in this room. I'm just so proud to be up here right now. I'll try to be as quickly as I can. I do speak fairly quickly. When I do speak, I can go to 700 words a minute with gusts to 1,000. So you'll have to listen quick. You know, little story. A young guy had a 6-month-old baby and a young wife, and he was living in his sister's pink bedroom in Brooklyn. And basically, he was tired of living there for 6 months, dealing with his parents, dealing with the family. It was just a nightmare, and he had to get out of there. There was no rentals available. There was no apartments available. Spent hundreds of dollars on lists, only to get scammed to try to find an apartment. No one wanted to rent to the kid for the kid. It was just not going to happen. Opened up a newspaper one Sunday morning. It was a cold, wet March day. Ended up in Brentwood, Long Island. Not telling the family where he was going. Not even telling his wife where he was going. He was just going to go out and look for something outside the Brooklyn area. Ended up walking into a realtor's office, slapped down this advertisement, and said, "I want to buy this house that you have for sale in the Daily News." The broker thought he was out of his mind. He says, "You're just a kid. You're not going to be able to buy a house. Who's going to sell to you? Well, I'm going to buy this house. Show it to me." Well, as brokers do, he showed me a nice house in the town. Then he took me to an area where, I swear to God, it looked like Yucca Flats after the first atomic blast. He said, "There's another house for you." That was like a joke. I'm like, "No, I'm not living here." And then he showed me that expensive house. It was the most expensive house he had in his listing book that particular weekend. 2 hours later, that kid walked out of there with a binder. And 6 months after that, just 1 month shy of his 21st birthday, bought that house, closed on an FHA loan. It took 6 months to close on an FHA loan. Nothing's changed with regard to the FHA loans. That kid was me. How many of you would have loved to have had somebody walk into your office right now and say, "Hey, I'd like to buy that house that you have in your ad"? Let me shake your hand. Would you be excited about that? I'd be excited about that if I was in real estate. I ended up working for the agent. And just 1 month shy of my 22nd birthday, I had 6. That broker and I did millions of dollars in business over the years. I sold over 300 homes in that market, part-time, as a kid. And everywhere I went, I was told, "You're just a kid." Yeah, just a kid. That's okay. They're out there. 32% of millennials right now are still living in their parents' house. 32%. That's up 10% from just a decade ago. In all fairness to them, a lot of millennials came into the market, you know, the labor market right after September 11, right? 9/11. So they came into a recession, they came into a decline, and obviously the market has crashed. That's what they're going through. But they don't want to live with their parents. Who wants to live with their parents? Come on. You? Frank wants to live with his parents. All right, Frank, we'll set that up for you. Don't worry about that. No doubt about it. Well, I gotta tell you, it's an interesting market right now. I know for you guys it's not that easy. But they're out there. They're out there looking. They're out there looking. From that first house led to many, many others. And, you know, I ended up back in real estate in 2010, and just from Facebook alone, that first year, from August to December of 2010, I sold 5 houses, all from Facebook referrals. In 2011 and 2012, from those referrals, I ended up with at least 4 family referrals and a connection with a realtor where I've done about $2 million in business. She has since retired from the industry, I'm sorry to say. Just from Facebook. Paid for nothing. That $25 ad in 1979, that led that broker. He made a lot of money with this kid. Okay, they're out there looking. You need to find them. You need to be where they are. Right now, the largest classified marketing system in the world today is Facebook. And if you're not on it right now, that's insane.
Anthony's not on it.
No, I'm not on it. Nothing. You'll never see me on it. You need to be where they are. That's what they're looking for. They're looking for content. They're looking for reassurance. They're looking for you. Don't be afraid of it. See, right now, there are special programs available for these people. You can put a post up. "Hey, did you guys know you can have a first-time home buyer down payment assist in Suffolk County? Hit me up if you're a renter or you don't want to rent anymore." How about these people that own houses in the housing crash, that lost their homes? Guess what? They're all potentially eligible right now to buy a house. They don't want to rent. They're ex-homeowners. They may not even know that they're eligible. They may not know that they're available for them. These programs are there for them. FHA, 3.5% down. Conventional loans, 3% down. FICO scores to 580. There's no reason why someone can't buy a house today that's renting an apartment trying to rent the house. How much do you need to rent the house right now? Let's say a $4,000 a month thing. 12 grand.
Oh, good. Yeah.
The down payment on a $300,000 house is about $9,000, $10,000. With a seller concession, they can walk in the door with almost nothing out of their pocket. It's there. I know it's not an easy market. I know there's not a lot of houses, but guess what? That first-time home buyer is going to be a second-time home buyer. Who's he going to call? They're going to call you. Who are their brother, their mother, their sister, and their relatives going to call because of them? They're going to call you. You're losing out on potential business by not looking at these people. Don't be afraid of renters. I mean, I met a guy, I was eating dinner, met a guy at a restaurant talking about buying a house. Nicole's showing him houses now. What, about 300 to this point? A lot of houses, right? It's almost constant. So it can be difficult, I get that. Having a rental, getting a rental, you get a commission, you're out of there, it's great. But you have a buyer, yeah, you have to hold their hand a little bit. You have to work with them a little bit. I get it. I understand it. Again, how many of you would have loved for me to walk into your house where you work and bought a house from you? Can I get a show of hands? Come on. If you don't raise your hand, my God, are you kidding me? Has anybody in here ever been a first-time homebuyer? All of you, right? Did anybody walk you through the process in the beginning? Probably not. You showed up, you said, I want to buy a house. Okay, that's it. Well, now it's a little different. We have technology. We have the ability to get people qualified. You know, the pre-approval process, it's not a letter saying, I'm pre-approved for a mortgage. No. Pre-approved means nothing. Pre-qualified means simply this. We're going to dive into tax returns. We're going to look 3 or 4 months back on their financial statements. We're going to look at those paychecks. We're going to look at the divorce decree. We're going to look at everything. Before I even sit down with Frank, I'm going to be doing all that paperwork because it's a waste of time if we don't do that. So we do that work so that you have a qualified buyer that you know is pretty much got a blank check to buy a home. And we'll try to get that done for you. You know, behind the scenes, you guys have a lot to say. You can educate your renters or your potential buyers that, look, you're going to get involved with my mortgage banker. He's like, man, this guy's going to dive into your finance like nobody's business. He's going to become your best friend. You need to do whatever he asks you to do because he'll help you get to that point. Because without us, you're not going to get the deal, right? How many cash buyers are out there right now? I don't know. Is that a big thing? Is a lot of cash buyers? No? Most people need leverage, right? Right? Is it true? So we're here. You can help us to help you by directing your energies toward just a little bit of that market. Put up a couple of posts on Facebook. Once a week, 52 posts a year. I'll show you how to do that. I'll do a separate class on that online somewhere. We can show you how to do it. We can show you what to post and how to post it so that people will come to you. This is being recorded right now. This video is going up. I guarantee you by the close of business today, I'll have a referral to someone in this room. Who's it going to be? I'm done. Thanks, guys.